What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer, and welcome to the newcomers. Today we'll be reviewing the new Elite 106 Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso, man, and their War Games white gears, man. I cannot wait for this review. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for further videos, and let's get right into the review.
Yeet. No yeets.
And here are the Usos out of their box, man, looking absolutely crisp and nice with the clean red and black gear with that hint of white in there. Man, I am excited to get into these figures and just dive in. We're going to do some figure comparisons, and we're just going to get right into the details right now, starting off with Jey Uso. Alright, so starting off with the head scan, it's not a new head scan, but it still is a really good head scan. Honestly, probably a fan favorite out of the new head scans they released with the Ultimate Usos, man, with the salt and pepper beard, the meaning, grinning face from Jey Uso. Man, you know, around this time of War Games, he was a very mad character. He did not like Sami Zayn, so I think this captures Jey Uso's look pretty well with the red rat tail in the back, man. His haircut on point right there. Just absolutely amazing. No complaints about this head scan right here for Jey Uso. Getting into the cloth shirt, they come with the same cloth shirt right here. There is a Velcro in the back. I don't know what they're doing from now on. Some shirts are their Ultimate Edition shirts were non-Velcro and they had the one on the back, but these are Velcro, so maybe some money problems there. It says "We the Ones" all in red, white in there. We got some black. Pretty cool shirt. It's I think it fits well. It's not too tight or anything. We have the red armband with the white on there. He has the white tape on half of his hand. Here is the double jointed arms we have right here. Going into the attire, these are, I believe, the Ultimate Edition legs, but they don't have drop down hips. So yeah, I mean, that's a little interesting on how that works. But we got the black lining on the back of the pocket there. We got black lining up here. We have bloodline on the side. And we have black knee pads. They're not really knee pads, just black spots over the knees right here. And you can see that different texture right there on the knees. They even gave us the Ultimate Edition shoes with the, what is it called? The jointed toes. I don't know what they're called. I'm totally blanking on that one. And that is Jey Uso. We're going to take his shirt off real quick so we can see that and see what's going on there. Here is Jey Uso with his shirt off and the double tattoo. We are still not into the era of the more recent back tattoo Jey Uso, so we're a little bit behind there. Man, I cannot wait till they get the new main event Jey Uso figures out next year. And the SummerSlam gear with Roman Reigns. Here are the double jointed arms articulation. Obviously, you can go up to the head and stuff, which is pretty cool. We can go arms crossed and stuff if we wanted to do that. It's pretty cool. The tattoos look good. I think the torso is a pretty decent choice for the Usos. I mean, there's it's a little muscular, and skinny, and I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad. They've been using it probably forever. I don't think they ever even had any other torso option for the Usos. So there, that figure is all in one piece, looking mighty fine, and we're gonna do some Jey Uso figure comparisons. Alright, and here are the Jey Uso figure comparisons. This is the Ultimate Edition Jey Uso, and this is what I was talking about. Hold on, let me move Jey Uso back here. This is what I was talking about with the legs. They are the same legs, actually, and they have the same texture right there on the knees. Ultimate Edition boots right there with the jointed toe right there. But there's no, I guess this is not the same crotch piece. So yeah, this is a pretty good Ultimate. Definitely pick this up. I'm pretty sure it's still available on Ringside. And I want to check if the War Games entrance gear, if they both wore this red lei flower necklace because Jimmy comes with one, but Jey unfortunately does not come with one. As you can see right here in my custom white gear right here, we're using the same grinning head right there. It's basically the same thing. I don't really think there's like any changes to it like whatsoever. There is your comparisons. I mean, the height with these guys, it's about all the same, really. I mean, if I'm looking, I feel like this one might be a tad bit shorter, but like literally just a tad. Honestly, it's not that big of a difference. So let's get into Jimmy Uso. All right, and here we are. We're getting into the head scan, and when this figure was like revealed, I don't know if it was just me hating on the head scan, but man, it looks like him. But I just personally think that this forehead is ginormous, man. It just looks weird. I don't know if I'm thinking it might just be because they didn't add like the fade to the side, like right here, like where the hair is supposed to drop down and then go to the rest of the hair. Here we look at the box real quick. Like they didn't add like that part to the figure. I'm feeling like that's why the forehead is giving off like extra big vibes here. I think this is a whole new head scan. I don't think this is like just a reworked hair sculpt on an old head scan. Like he has his mouth slightly open, slightly greening. It's slightly like this, but like not really. I don't know how to explain it. And here is the hair piece it comes with the red streaks in there. Slicked back, I'm guessing like entrance, like when he comes out nice and clean and cut. As I was talking about, he has the red flower lei necklace. He comes with the same exact We The Ones shirt and the same exact gear, but the bloodline on the opposite side and the outline black pocket pouch on the opposite side as well. He does not have an armband, so you get his full sleeve tattoo right there. Jimmy Uso doesn't really change his tattoos that much, I'm pretty sure, so we should be all up to date with Jimmy Uso's tattoos. We're gonna take off the shirt here, check some things out. We're gonna check out the hair piece, the new technology and new thing that Mattel's gonna be doing from now on, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. All right, and here he is with his shirt off. Now, I don't know. I took his shirt off and I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe they need to go like the Usos. They're not fat like whatsoever. They are a little skinny, but I feel like the muscles on here are just not really realistic to the Usos. Maybe they might. I don't think they'll ever change the torsos for the Usos because it's not that bad. But like, still, I'm looking at this. I'm like, this is a little bit too lean for a Jimmy Uso. Here's the back. You can't. I mean, I guess I'll lift this up so you can see that tattoo right there. There's the ab crunch on this. We got the double joints here, of course, on this figure. Same exact torso for Jimmy and Jey. Oh, this is a little tight. So there we go. We got the knee. All that good jazz. This is a little tight. You might need to loosen this up and just post it around some more. Let's get into the big thing that everybody's wondering about, really. I mean, there's nothing too special when you're reviewing the Usos because they wear the exact same thing, so they have the exact same torso. They're about basically the same, but everybody wants to get into this new hairpiece thing that they're doing. So let's take off the hairpiece and let's just go through it. With one hand, it's a little tough, but here we go. If you've ever like customized and swapped the hairpiece, this is exactly what it is, exactly what it looks like under any normal figure, except for maybe like Jey Uso. This thing's sculpted on, but like for like different figures, like I don't know. I don't really have one in mind. Maybe like an AJ Styles or Diamond Dallas Page. They look like this when you take the hair off. This is basically just a normal hairpiece. It's just not glued on, right? We're going to take a look at the inside there. It has the indents, so it can just slip right on to the figure and look seamless. That's why it looks seamless, because it's just a normal figure, just it's not glued on. It's removable. So let's take a look at the other hairpiece. Wow, we have the hairpiece on, and I like this hairpiece a million times better, man. It looks more like Jimmy Uso, and it like kind of just it makes the forehead look like a normal size. I don't know if that's just me, but I like this hair sculpt like 1,000 times better. This is like mid-match, you know, we're getting thrown around and hair's getting in his face. Man, that looks really freaking good. I'm definitely gonna keep this hair sculpt on, for this figure for sure. Let's get into let's do some figure comparisons right now. All right, on the left we have my custom white gear Jimmy Uso, and on the right we have the official Ultimate Edition made by Mattel. Wow, look at these comparisons. It's about time we did get a new Jimmy head sculpt that's actually accurate, because if we take a look, the most recent Jimmy head scans that were new were just wrong. Like, look at this. If we look at this and that, we can see the big difference here. And it's just like they tried to tell us that it wasn't that big of a deal, and they tried to tell us that, like, oh, we have the slick back here like he has it. But, like, really, I mean, that's not the same thing whatsoever. Not close whatsoever. He never had bangs. He never had some type of mullet thing going on. So I hope that they re-release these head scans with this hairpiece technology. And honestly, we'd have some amazing Jimmy head scans for once, because we never have any good Jimmy head scans, man. As I said before, we have the ultimate legs for this figure as well. If you want to take a look at my custom head scan before this one came out with like the accurate hair, this seems to be a whole new head scan. As you can see, this is the serious and this is the screaming. This seems like an in-between type of look. I do actually like this head scan that I made. But you see what I was talking about here? About the... actually, let me swap the hair piece real quick and do a comparison. Now, what I was talking about is this little side piece of hair. You know, the side of your hair, the side of your head. They just didn't do it on here, and I just feel like it makes it look like he has a really big forehead. That's why if you were to put this hairpiece on, I prefer my custom right here, because it's just like he looks like he has a ginormous forehead. So there's the comparisons. I did forget to mention the hands that they come with. They do come with pointer hands. This is Jimmy's because he didn't have any hand tape. And we have an open hand and a fisted hand. And for Jey, we have 2 pointer fingers as well, but one is taped up. And we have the open ones. And of course, one of them is taped up. So that's a wrap on the Elite 106 Usos. And man, what good figures they are. Probably the best Uso figures out there. At least for Jimmy Uso, to be quite honest. It can honestly go head to head with the Ultimate Edition. Like, if you're about Elites or Ultimates, it definitely is about like which one you prefer more. But honestly, these Elites can go head to head with the Ultimates. And if you're on a budget problem, honestly, you can definitely just pick up these Elites and skip out on the Ultimates if you really want. Honestly, arguably better gears right here and better head sculpts for the both of them. Definitely a good review here. Definitely good figures. Definitely go pick them up at ringside before they go out. They came right in before Christmas, so I don't know if they're on back or anything, but definitely check that out. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you subscribe and share the video, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.